Welcome back to the Boost District channel, everybody. It's Roshan. Behind us is a badass build that we've done, and it's gonna be a lot of you guys' requests answered. So this is a finished product, ready to go home of car from Mr. Kyle Green's car from all the way from Arizona. It has our budget-friendly new kit that we kind of debuted softly through the holidays. It's our BD650 Supercharged package, and this car is pretty menacing. We finished this car, we documented the whole build, and we actually did a driving video and a dyno video. So it's a little bit all in one right here, bringing it to you guys. A lot of you guys have been asking for a budget-friendly option. You guys have been talking about our BD720 and loving that, but not everybody wants 700 horsepower, and not everybody wants to spend the $25,000 that it takes. So this kind of blends into the middle crowd that would cater. So this is our BD650 package Supercharged and LT2 Corvette. So this kit right here starts at $19,000 installed and tuned. But if you're a DIYer and you have a 2-post lift and want to get your hands dirty in a C8 Corvette, it's also really easy as an install. Let's go back in time, watch our guys install this kit, and watch me go through the whole setup. So you guys get everything on this kit as far as what we're getting here at Boost District and to your hands, including tuning and calibration. So we're gonna go through that whole build. Let's watch Justin and Gavin go through and install this thing and make some power, and let's get back to it later on with the dyno driving video. Real quick, it does come with a badge. The Boost District BD650 badge goes right in place, and it's already ready to go with your kit. So let's go and watch the build. So this is the main parts kit that we have here for the BD650 package. Just out of the box supercharger kit, and there's a couple things that we add into it, obviously, to make it our own and to make it drive really good. So you guys are driving a stock feeling C8 until you punch the gas pedal and spin the tires and have some fun with it, because that's what the car really lacks. Like, the car is such a good experience to drive from 0 miles per hour to 60. After that, it's blah. It's a really slow after that. So the main thing to really fix that is to add boost. Adding boost adds 200 horsepower. You have a good experience. It puts smile in your face, and having a little bit of manhandling on the car is, for me, really important. I think that's what the C8 really lacks. It's too easy to drive, and adding the power gives it the experience of a little bit of excitement per se. So real quick, this is very simple. This is the heat exchanger tank that goes under the car, heat exchanger that goes on the driver's side fender, and all the accessories right here. So this is your belt drive parts. You get spark plugs in it. You get all your belt drive brackets right here that is easy plug and play, and all the wiring. So you have the wiring for the pump, and you also have the wiring for the mass airflow sensor, the IAT sensor, and the map sensor that we all provide here for you. So when you get in here, we just plug it in, and you don't have to cut anything. Everything is reversible for your specific needs and goals. So obviously we have all the hosting kit, so everything's preformed around the supercharger, and there's no guesswork needed here. And then you have a throttle body, and the main thing is the supercharger. So there's the supercharger for the BD650. It is customizable lid. You can get either the billet lid or also a painted lid for the billet and the cast. So it's available in both options. The coupe is available for both, but for the convertible, you do have to get the billet lid. This is why the convertible is a little bit more expensive, because it needs to be a lower profile to fit under the cover, and also if you want to put the glass kit, it all works together. So this is pretty much what you see is what you get. It's all you need to boost your C8 for the BD650 package, and then obviously our electronics package goes on top of it, so we can modify what we needed for the parameters and the ECU, so we can get it to drive really good and have a really good experience with it. So let's jump into this build, let's have some fun, and let's add 200 horsepower on this car.
Okay, Rosh is not here at the moment, but wanted to give an update on the Magnuson 2650 kit that we're doing on this black car. Justin, can you give me an update on this? I know it's y'all kind of gotten a little far,
yeah,
since the last time we filmed, but
main stuff's done, blower's on. We've got the exhaust all done, finishing up the cog drive right now. Got intake and throttle body. Maybe 45 minutes or so before it's ready to go back in the car.
Okay, coming from someone who I literally just hold the camera, I really don't know what the difference is between that Magnuson kit and then our other one, the Lingenfelter kit that you've known us for. What is the main difference?
So main difference in these is this is a one-piece cast lid coupe only kit. compared to the other blowers that you guys have seen a bunch, is billet with a lid, billet lid that, you know, we've paint matched and done some other kind of cool stuff with.
Okay, we left off, Justin has finished putting in the spark plugs. Everything's all buttoned up. It's ready to be stabbed back in. It's pretty much the next step. Motor's going back in. Rosh is still away. He's taking care of some things, so we're gonna get this cradle back in the car and then button everything back up.
Back in action, guys. So the car's back together now. Let's take a look at it real quick and give you guys a quick tour on how all the progress has gone. I was gone for a couple days. I think Justin gave you guys a quick rundown of the whole build. Hopefully he did good. I think the clips look good here, so Sam is gonna make everybody look good as always. So let's dive in the engine bay. Superchargers installed, cradles back in, as you guys can see. Everything's routed. All of our wiring, as always, goes stuck under the blower. Clean it up, and everything is tied out. It is really our specialty and our dignity to make sure all of our installs almost look factory, because we want you dealers and other shops to go to us and get fleet installed, and also we can sell this package to you guys, so you guys can install it at home. This whole setup looks really good. We added FabSpeed blanket headers on it, on the setup, and also we added AWE track exhaust. This thing is gonna be loud, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it, and you guys are gonna hear it here for the first time. And we need to drive for about 100 miles, and it's dyno time. So let's get it sorted. Let's go make some power. Alright, Kyle, I'm putting you on the spot here. You are on camera for our YouTube channel. You good with that?
Oh, right on.
Alright, sweet. So we have Kyle on the line right here. We have his car about to be on the dyno. And I'm asking him, what is our power guess? Since we have the BD650 package, he's the first one to get that. And obviously we've tuned a couple, and I know what it's gonna make. But Kyle, what is your power expectation on this before we have it on the dyno?
So we went with headers and high flow cats, right? So
yep.
I'm saying that with the 2650 unit, I'm saying 570 to the wheels.
570 to the wheels. You guys heard it here first. Sam, do you have a guess?
Of what it's gonna make?
Yeah.
So I'll go 600.
600, okay. I would say, I can't participate because we've already done this. So I'm gonna just leave that there. So we got Sam at 600. He doesn't know what he's gonna make yet since we haven't filmed our R&D. And you're at 570. All right, we have a competition head-to-head right here. So let's see what we got. I will keep you posted, Kyle, when your car's on the dyno. Just wanted to record this conversation and see where we land.
Okay.
All right, sweet. Thank you, Kyle. Talk to you in a bit. All right, so you guys heard that here. 570 is his guess. I think we're gonna do a lot better than that. Sam, 600, that's about the mark that we're shooting for. So let's go make some power right now. Gavin is operating our dyno today because I wanted to narrate a little bit of what we're doing here. So you guys heard it first, 570 from Sam, 600, no sorry, 570 from Kyle, 600 with Sam. Let's look at our pull number 1 to 5,800 RPM. So at 5,800 RPM, we already made 584, 560. And that's a really good start. Gavin is rolling into the dyno, so we're not getting a good torque height because you're rolling into the throttle, so power is coming in linear over here. So next hit, we're gonna go all the way to 65 and let's see how much power this thing makes. I bet 592. I'm gonna guess that. I don't know, just a wild guess. Let's go make a hit. Second pull, it made 596 and 559. That's almost the red line, 6,300 RPM. On our supercharge application, we like to leave the red line right at 6,650. Obviously, we can rev out all the way to 7,200 if we want to, but doesn't need it. So, as you guys can see right here, torque kind of goes down a little bit, but the horsepower does keep rising. That's just the nature of a positive displacement blower, especially on this specific combo, making 6 pounds of boost. It's very healthy. It's a damn good budget-friendly power adder that just adds a lot of power. This car baseline at 440 wheel horsepower. I'm gonna overlay it here in a second. So a good 160 horsepower jump already. And it's a little warm today, Renault, so it's not bad. It has probably like 605 to 610 in it. We're gonna cool down a second and make another pull. So far, so good. I like it. Very consistent. It made 598, 556. That's back to back to back pulls. We pulled it out for about 10 minutes, so nothing too crazy. You can shut it off, dude. Okay, now let's dissect the numbers here. So on a base run, this carb, when it came in, it made 431, 420. It's leaving basically making 600 wheel and 556. So that's a 170 horsepower increase. I will take that as a win. It's a very budget-friendly setup, and it works. 170 horsepower for that much money is awesome. So this kit definitely is gonna be a very popular one for install and also for available on the site, available for sale on the site for you guys to do a DIY too if you'd like. So let's take this thing on the street. Let's see how much fun we can have with it. Kyle told us to test it because he's gonna drive it all the way back to Arizona. So we're gonna do a street drive test, and also we're gonna do a launch control on it just to see how it shakes down and make sure all the function works. And I'm gonna take you guys on the road with us to test it out. All right, first impression, drivability. Drives good, no check engine lights, drives like OEM. We're in sport track mode right now, so it's a little high pitch, but let's put it back in tour and let all wind down. As you guys can see right here, quiet's way down, and no issues as far as the sounds here. So everything still works and functional. I'm gonna do a lot less talking as Sam has requested to do, and just bring you guys on board in driving this car. It's a very fun setup. I love supercharged C8 Corvettes, and I want to bring you guys on board with us and just to feel it out and hear it with us. Let's go. Is there. We'll leave that for the track. We don't need to go too fast in streets. We're in Mexico, of course. Beautiful day here in Mexico. No need to do too many pulls, but Power delivery is definitely there. Quickly notate, I use the paddles to upshift and downshift just because I drive that way, but it's not necessary. The automatic shifting still works, and the car does go through the gears on its own if you want to do it automatically, just like the OEM does and like you've seen just a second ago. Well, we made it back in the shop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the driving session. I did my best to not talk as much as possible, but I do sales and I love building these cars and it's my passion, and it's a really fun one. So we've built the BD650 from the ground up, and it's a good foundation of our supercharged applications for the C8 Corvette, and it's gonna be a very economical option that is available on our website. So this car is done and ready to go home. Mr. Kyle is planning to drive it all the way home to Arizona, so I'm very excited for that. We also had something similar happen before with Andrew Voss, another Cyclone or Ceramic Matrix Gray that we finished a few months ago. He drove it all the way home to Virginia, so that was awesome. These cars definitely perform well, especially for the power gains. 170 horsepower for this application is awesome. So we really appreciate you guys' support. Again, all of your parts needs at boostdistrict.com. We launched a new website a few months ago, and it's been really good. We have exhaust, wheels, intake, all the packages available, all laid out. We're doing a lot of R&D on our site to make sure that we can give a good experience to you guys, and not only the pricing and all that stuff, but the experience on the site is very important. So lots of parts in there. If you own any LS or LT, and even the V10 platform, the Audi and Lamborghini, we do have parts in there now. So please check it out. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Kyle, for trusting us with your C8. Shout out to Aerolari for the wheels. And he's gonna be really happy with this. So this car is good to go. We'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us via email or give us a call on our tech support. And I'll put all the link down below. And we appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Let's hit it.